What's up, YouTube? So today I got another shoulder workout. Seems like all I upload is shoulder workouts. But anyways, we got a shoulder workout and some arms here at the end. So as I always do, starting off with some Arnold presses. Today I went a little bit heavier on these. I got up to 45 pounds. That actually may or may not be heavier than what I've posted earlier, but whatever. With these, I really wouldn't worry about going too heavy on because you're twisting, you're you're using your shoulder joint a lot in that movement. So I really wouldn't worry about going real heavy. Um, I'll probably try out 55 pounds sometimes and see how that is. If it feels good, I'll keep doing it. But if not, I'll just stick to some lighter weights. Then moving on to some rear delt flies, supersetted with front raise. And I saw this the other day watching a Callum Von Moger video, and he did this, and it's pretty good shoulder pump because it's antagonizing muscle groups. The front delt really raises your arms as I'm doing right now, and then your rear delt brings your arm back, and also brings your almost your shoulder blades in a little bit. So it's kind of good way to get a good shoulder pump going. Then I did some hanging lateral raises, and these are really good because it increases the range of motion uh, from a normal lateral raise. For these, I would try and get to at least like head height when you come up. There's no need going really any higher than that, but if you stay kind of, if you go lower than your shoulder, you're really not doing more motion than a normal lateral raise. So just keep that in mind. Then I supersetted this with just some no weight lateral raises, 3 by 30 again. And I tell you what, the freaking arm and shoulder pump I had right after this was crazy. Here, you see, I'm stretching out during the exercise. It's so bad, but yeah, I had the blood flowing real well after this superset here. Then moving on, I did some more lateral raises. This is a lateral raise drop set, giant set, double drop set, triple drop set, whatever the heck you want to call it. I don't even know anymore, but so I started off with 20 pounds, did 10 reps, and then we went down to 15 pounds, did 15 reps, and then I did 10 pounds for 20 reps. And I like doing this because it's a good way to get a lot of volume in uh, because you're doing drop sets. So, I mean, once I fail with one weight, then I can do more reps with a lighter weight. And this is the rep scheme that I'm doing in this exercise is called reverse pyramiding, and what that means is just as I go, as I drop in weight, I'm increasing the reps. That's another good, like, if you want to structure your workouts like that, that reverse pyramid hypertrophy is a really good way to get more volume in. Then I did some rear delt rows, and I really like this exercise mainly because I don't have a whole lot of equipment that I can use for rear delts, and this is a very good exercise that you can do quite a bit of weight on. Then I did some more just lightweight lateral raises just to really kill the middle delts. For these, I did 4 sets of 20. Here, I'm kind of keeping my arms bent, and that, I don't know, I really couldn't tell a really big difference. I just could notice that I wasn't really swinging my arms a whole lot. I was just kind of really pivoting my shoulders, which I really don't know if that's good or not for your rotator cuff. That was really the first time I ever tried it that way, but I just did it to get some more reps in. Then moving on to the arm part of this video, I did some dumbbell hammer curls, and for these you can usually go pretty heavy with reps kind of anywhere between 8 reps and I'd say 16 reps. I really don't, what I do for these and curls, I usually just do like 8 each arm, so that would be 16 reps. I usually do like a total for each arm instead of just 3 by 8. And that, I mean, that'd only be 4 reps per arm, so that's really not a good workout for your arms right there. So moving on to some straight bar curls. This is like, bad YouTuber. I left my phone on. Anyways, I this is a really good movement just to really focus on the biceps. It's a pretty old school movement. I mean, you can literally do this anywhere, and some people this might hurt your wrists. For that, I would say try throwing your thumbs underneath, and then just trying to like relax your wrists a little bit. Have a slight bend in your wrists, so that way you're not flexing them and really causing a lot of strain on that joint. So here, this is my last set. Really grinding out the reps, kind of using a little body language, but this is like my heaviest movement for arms, so I'm really not too worried about doing kind of cheat reps. I'm not putting my back in a bad position doing this. That only questionable one would probably be that last rep, but I'm saying for the most part I'm staying straight up and down. So moving on, we did some easy bar curls, and for these you'll notice once I get to the top of the rep, I'm bringing my elbows up, and this puts a lot of stress on the bicep, a lot, because part of the bicep brings your wrist to your shoulder. Another part of the bicep brings your elbow up. It works in conjunction with your front delt to bring your arm up with your bicep flexed. So doing that shortens the bicep even more, and it kills. It hurts a lot. But like I said, that's just, it's a safe hurt. Your biceps get a really good pump after doing that, and then I just finished it off with some just regular curls. For these, I really didn't keep count. I just did as many as I could. So then moving on, I did some low cable rows, and there my dad was just checking on me, so I kind of lost focus. But yeah, so I was doing these with the bands because I don't have a pulley station, and it was surprisingly it was doing really well. I kind of walked away from where I had them set up to put a little bit more stress on the bands, and it was a good workout. And then I did some cable pushdowns, and same with this. I was kind of surprised how well this worked. These bands are really saving my life when I work out at home. So I'd recommend, if you have limited space or money, I would definitely try and pick up a few sets of bands, maybe some lighter ones and some like heavier duty ones. Sorry. Then I did some single arm extensions, and this was really, really good. I usually do these with cables, and it's kind of hard to judge the weight for cables, but I don't know, something about these bands, doing it with these bands was awesome. It was a really good pump in the tricep after these. All eyes on me. About to go in. All eyes on me. All eyes on me. All eyes on me. About to go in. What the kind of getting to a point where I was like, okay, what else can I really do for arms? And I realized I hadn't done a whole lot of tricep movements compared to bicep movements, so I decided to throw in just some standard overhead extensions. And for these, you really want to find a comfortable spot where your elbows are. And for me, that's a little bit wider, but I could still feel my triceps working, so it was all right. And the last thing I did was some forearm rolls, I guess you'd call them, and I supersetted that with some French press just to really overload the triceps. And I like doing this forearm roller because it is a killer. It's really not a big deal to do the whole on the way down thing, but if you do it, it really adds to the forearm growth. I guarantee it, because you're stretching out that top part again, and you're really flexing the bottom part of your forearm, and it's a lot harder to come down than to go up, in my opinion. And then I just finished it off with some French press, and same thing, just find a comfortable spot for your elbows. Thanks for watching, guys, and leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.